Kennebunk Savings. I've been here 21 years. I am also a committee member and volunteer for Tour de Cure Kennebunks.
I'm Sarah Noonan. I have been involved with the Kennebunks Tour de Cure for a very long time. I really couldn't even tell you when I started.
My name's Jill Tatra, and I work in commercial credit in the appraisal department.
I'm Tanya. I work in the construction department in commercial credit.
I'm Jennifer. I work in the Kennebunk branch as a portfolio manager.
And you are sisters.
We are sisters.
And was that on purpose? Not that you're sisters, but that you both work for Kennebunk Savings.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
I was first introduced to it by a coworker who was diabetic, and when I was diagnosed at the age of 23, he thought I'd be a good person to get involved.
I got involved in 2012 when my daughter had her own diagnosis and teamed up with Sarah to get a bunch of volunteers from the bank to participate annually in the event.
I have family members that have diabetes, so it's important for me to give back and help to raise the funds.
So I just started as a regular volunteer, started with the committee after a few years, and just been really working with Amanda on recruiting.
I think Jen probably spearheaded last year.
Probably. I tend to be a joiner.
Yeah, and then said, we need to do this. We tend to volunteer a lot together.
We now have 4 Kennebunk Savings employees on the committee. We have a whole team of writers, a huge group of volunteers, definitely the biggest presence the day of event, 4 volunteers.
And it's great to get everybody pumped up for their rides and for the entire event.
Our dad has actually been a participant for, if I were to...
12 years, I believe, is the number.
I was going to say 10, so it's got to be close. So our dad has always participated. We've always donated funds to him.
And I think it just speaks to Kennebunk Savings and our volunteerism that, you reach out to some coworkers to say, hey, I'm part of this event, do you want to get involved? And just the massive numbers of people.
So my favorite memory from last year was the look on everyone's faces when they started hearing me screaming and yelling for the participants as they showed up. I'm not very loud at work.
She's the introvert.
Yes.
Probably my favorite memory is that we always get to embarrass Brad, Dennis, Brendan by cheering them on and showing so much enthusiasm for them as they come through the registration check-in. And then again, when we're sending them off, it's just such a great thing to be able to show them that we appreciate them and what they're doing.
My favorite memory is my daughter riding in the ride for the first time with a cousin who also had been recently diagnosed.
For me, it's just an overall feeling of appreciation. Again, it comes back to the number of people that come out, the energy. Everybody just is so positive, so friendly. The ADA is so appreciative of what we do. The riders are so appreciative of what we do, and in turn, we're super appreciative of what they do.
I think getting to see our dad, from that side, so checking him in and waving him off. So getting to see him and his element was probably my favorite memory.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hardcore of a cyclist is your dad?
10
million.
plus.
The overall appreciation, the good energy, the positivity, it's a whole community, it's a culture, and over the years through the Champions Dinners and all the events, you see the family.
At Kennebunk Savings, we are all about helping our community.
Volunteering at Kennebunk Savings, I think, is amazing.
To always have the opportunity to give back, them financially and us be supported in giving back with our time is huge for me.
I think what's hard for me and Amanda is we're so we have a job, so it's the same as here. You come in, you have a job, and it's not until the 3 days of that weekend's done that you're wow, we just did something amazing, and you really can reflect on it. Or when the Facebook memories year after year pop up, she's nodding because she knows what I'm saying, and you're oh my god, that was such a good time. Videos of people dancing in between riders checking in, and Kenny Bear greeting kids, and it's one day and so much work goes into it, but it's just a really great day.
When you first sign up to do the Tour de Cure volunteering, you're oh my goodness, I have to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no way this is gonna happen. It's on a Sunday, it's 5 a.m. I can't do this. But when you get there, the energy of all of the volunteers just changes that, and it makes it such an important and special event. And it's just very exciting to be a part of it.